Hey everyone, so we've all heard it a million times, right? If you want to lose weight, just eat a salad. But what if I told you that that super healthy choice might actually be what's holding you back? Today, we are going to get real about salads and separate the weight loss truth from the myths.
So let's just get right to it and ask the big question. Can a salad actually make you gain weight? I know it sounds crazy, but believe it or not, the answer is a big yes. And the reason why, well, it's probably hiding in your salad bowl right now.
Okay, let's kick things off with what I like to call the great salad myth. This is the idea that pretty much any salad is your golden ticket to dropping pounds. But as you're about to see, it's just not that simple.
I mean, seriously, who hasn't heard this? It's the go-to advice from friends, from family, from basically every diet plan on the planet. It's become so common that we just accept it as fact without ever really stopping to think about it.
And that's where we run into our first big problem, the hidden calorie trap. This is how a meal that starts with the best intentions can quickly and quietly turn into a total diet disaster. So let me introduce you to the sneaky saboteurs. We're talking creamy dressings, handfuls of cheese, bacon bits, crunchy croutons. They all seem pretty innocent, right? But these little additions can pile on hundreds of extra calories. All of a sudden, your light lunch has more calories than a cheeseburger? No joke.
But listen, it's not just about what you're putting in the salad. It's also about what you might be leaving out. A salad that's missing some key ingredients, especially protein, is basically a recipe for what I call the hunger rebound.
Think about it. If your salad is just a bunch of greens, you might feel full for an hour, maybe two, tops. And what happens then? Your stomach starts growling, you start reaching for snacks, and suddenly you've eaten way more than you planned, completely defeating the whole point. So how do we fix this? How do we build a better salad? Well, we've got to look at the science behind it all. It's time to separate fact from fiction and figure out what actually makes a salad an effective tool for losing fat. So, on one side, you've got the empty salad. You know the one. It's mostly just lettuce, maybe a few veggies, drowned in a creamy dressing. It looks healthy, but it leaves you hungry and craving more. On the other side, you've got the smart salad. This one is a game changer. It's packed with protein like chicken or beans, healthy fats from nuts or olive oil, and a light vinaigrette. This is the salad that actually keeps you full.
And the magic word here, the thing that makes all the difference, is satiety. It's a fancy word, but all it really means is that feeling of being full and satisfied after you eat. And the two key things that trigger that feeling? You guessed it, protein and healthy fats. They're like the off switch for your hunger and cravings.
And hey, let's be realistic here. Research is pretty clear that a diet of only salads just isn't sustainable. You'll get bored. You could miss out on key nutrients, and eventually you'll just give up. The goal here is balance, not restriction.
Okay, enough with the theory. Let's see how this works in the real world. I want to tell you about Pooja, because her story is the perfect example of just how powerful switching to a smart salad can be.
So at first, Pooja was making that classic mistake. Her salads were loaded with creamy mayo dressing and tons of croutons. And what happened? Nothing. She was always hungry, always fighting cravings, and the scale wasn't moving. Then came the fix. She swapped it out for a salad with grilled chicken, some quinoa for extra fiber, and a simple olive oil vinaigrette. The difference was like night and day. And get this, how long did it take to see a real difference? Just 6 weeks. In 6 weeks of eating these smart salads, she saw noticeable fat loss and felt her energy levels just skyrocket.
And her big takeaway is the most important lesson for all of us. She said, it wasn't about eating less, it was about eating smart. The composition, what your meal is actually made of, that's what truly matters.
All right, so you get the why. Now let's get to the how. This is your simple, actionable guide to building the perfect salad, one that's actually designed to be fuel for fat loss. Here it is, the Smart Salad Blueprint. It's super simple. Every part has a job. First, your base, leafy greens and lots of veggies for fiber and nutrients. Next, and this is non-negotiable, your protein. Think grilled chicken, beans, or hard-boiled eggs. This is what keeps you full. Then add a healthy fat, like some olive oil or a few nuts. This not only helps with fullness, but it also helps your body absorb all the good stuff from the veggies. And finally, the dressing. Stick with a light vinegar-based vinaigrette to get tons of flavor without all the calories. So let's just boil this all down, okay? The crucial point is this. Salads absolutely can help you lose weight, but they have to be balanced. The winning formula is simple. Greens plus protein plus healthy fats. Nail that combo, keep an eye on your portions, and you've got yourself an incredibly powerful meal.
So now you have the formula. You know the secret to turning a boring old salad into a fat-burning machine.
The question isn't whether salads work anymore. The real question is, what's the first smart salad you're going to build?